All right, we have made it to the spot. That little guy right there is a beautiful little red salamander. I can't even believe what's in my hand right now. What's going on, guys? It is a beautiful evening here in southern Ohio, and I'm heading home for the week because school is canceled for Thanksgiving, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to stop for Whirly Eye on the way home. I know there's also red salamanders in the area, so it'd be cool to find a red, but the big target is Whirly Eye because tomorrow I'm heading out with Liam to hopefully target Allegheny Duskies, four toads, and red salamanders. So hopefully we can turn something up tomorrow, but for now I'm going to make a quick stop at a spot on the way home, and hopefully we can turn up a Whirly Eye this evening. All right, we have made it to the spot. I think I'm going to start here for a few minutes. I'm going to flip some rocks along this stream, and hopefully we can turn up a red. But when it gets a little bit darker, I'm going to shine some cracks and flip a few rocks to hopefully, potentially turn up a Whirly Eye. That is the goal anyway. So I'm going to get started, and I don't know how much filming I'll be able to do while flipping, but I'll do what I can, and if I turn anything up, you guys will be the first to know, obviously. All right, so it looks like the name of the game here for Whirly Eye is to take some of these flat pieces, rock and rock, flip them over. Sometimes they can be hanging under there, or you can flip these bigger rocks and hopefully they will be tucked up under here somewhere. And oh, I'm falling. Don't fall in the process, I guess. So let me pick up a couple of these extra rocks here. That I missed. Yeah, no. But yeah, of course, always put the rocks back. Make sure those are all set tight. But what I'm also doing here is I'm taking a look in these cracks here. I don't know a whole lot about Whirly Eye, so some people might be a little bit angry with me right now with my lack of knowledge. But I'm also shining these cracks because it is a little bit late in the year, but it's actually not that cold out. So I'm thinking maybe there could be some that are hanging out right on the outside of these cracks here. There is a larval red salamander. Okay. What? Hello? Dude, you're kidding. That is insane. Okay, wow, that's awesome. Bro, he's moving. Actually, look how big he is compared to my hand. It's a pretty big larva. That means they're here. Oh my gosh. That little guy right there is a beautiful little red salamander. Look at that. That is so cool. I just have him in a puddle here because he's still got gills, so I don't want to keep him out of the water. But I actually flipped him under a rock. And that is super cool. We've been looking for these guys for the last few weeks here, and we haven't had much luck, but there he is. That is the salamander we've been looking for, so look at that animal. That is such a pretty salamander. I'm trying to get it focused here, but definitely a good looking animal. So yeah, well, we're gonna get him back under his rock, and I'm gonna keep searching. Oh, my light. Might need that. But yeah, super cool animal. Hopefully we'll see a prettier one. But yeah, nice. Can't complain about that. Well, folks, there you have it. That is exactly what I came here to find. Yeah, that is the Whirly Eye. Look at that stunning animal. See if I can get zoomed in close here. But look at that animal. Absolutely gorgeous. It's going to be a little shaky video because I don't have a tripod, but that's an incredible looking animal. Can't ask for anything more. But it's late, so I'm going to get this guy back in the crack. I already took pictures, and we're going to release it. I actually saw like 8 of these tonight, but I was only able to get my hands on 2, and the other one escaped somewhere around here. I'm not sure where, but either way, very cool. That is one good-looking salamander right there. Whew, so cool. I've got a nice little photography setup here. We got the diffuser, which I am at the moment using for video light, but either way, I'm gonna take this guy, and what I'm gonna do, set this aside. I'm gonna set this guy right back off into his crack. See you later, buddy. That is terrible video, but it is what it is. Alright, pretty successful little quick outing. I couldn't get much filming in because of the time crunch I was in trying to get home. But yeah, we're heading home. Tomorrow I'm heading out with Liam to hopefully target some Allegheny dusky salamanders and red salamanders and maybe four toads depending on how things are looking. Not sure yet, but that would be super cool. But either way, I'm gonna get home in about 30 minutes, also known as 1 a.m. But what can you do? All right, guys, it is the next, I wanted to say morning, but it's actually 1 p.m. And we're finally getting out here. I'm meeting Liam at a spot about, I think it should be about 45 minutes away from here. So I've got a little bit of a drive, but as I said yesterday, the target is Allegheny duskies, reds, and four toads. So hopefully we can turn something up. It's a really rainy day. I'm not sure if that's gonna be super good for us or not. I know it's gonna be challenging to photograph and film, but hopefully we can turn something up. All right, very quickly, there is a stunning little four-toed salamander. This is pretty high on my list because I have yet to see one in Ohio, and that's a really good-looking one. Super pretty. It's actually pretty big. They don't get a whole lot bigger than this. They're quite small salamanders, but yeah, neat. We actually got a second one. We're keeping wet in this bag, but there is another little four-toed right there. And funny enough, it's November, is it 25th right now?
The 25th, a month from Christmas.
It's a month away from Christmas. It's November 25th in northeastern Ohio, and I'm finding four toads in leaf litter. How crazy is that? Pretty cool, if you ask me. But yeah, either way, we're gonna get these guys back in their leaf litter, and yeah, then we're gonna probably grab some Arby's because we're hungry and cold.
Oh, you have those with them.
I do. They're in my.
I was like, oh.
Here's a better look at these two line. Oh my God! I don't know if I should keep that.
You gotta multiply your 2 lines by 2 and get 4 toads.
4 toads. All right, well, here's a better look at these 2 four toads that we found in the leaf litter today. Look at that. These are just good at looking at. And one of my favorite parts about them is those bellies. Like, look at those spots. That is so cool.
Aposematic coloration.
Aposematic?
Yeah.
Aposematic?
Aposematic.
It's aposematic.
I think we're talking about 2 different terms there.
What is it?
Aposematic is like defense coloration in salamanders.
Aposematic is bright color, so maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
I don't think there's any Y.
Am I saying this wrong? Have I been saying this wrong my entire life? Hold on. Hold up. Shut up. Wait.
I don't know what the plural of this word is.
Wait. Can you ask it to say that?
Aposematic.
Oh yeah!
Okay. Don't judge. You'll see it in a month, maybe?
A month.
We got quite some...
Yeah, we have to line up.
Some stuff to get through.
We finished up some Arby's, and now we're going to make one more attempt at Alleghenies.
Maybe our first attempt? Were we even trying at first?
No. That was all for res, let's be honest. Okay, so Arby's timed this up perfectly. And now we have a bag of Urethristic redback and a wood frog that's just hanging out here on the road. This rain was perfect today.
Yeah, it really was.
And the low temps for this evening aren't too bad, so getting amphibians moving. So now we got this guy, and then take a look at that. Look at that Urethristic redback.
This other one too is...
It's got a lot of influence on the other one as well.
There's
Hope
its stomach. So like here's a typical like salt and pepper ventral side of an eastern redback, and like there's the Urethristic.
Bright orange-ish yellow. It's
How
so
neat.
nice. Yeah, that's an awesome animal.
We'll get this guy off the road though. Ready? 3,
Scoot.
2, 1, go! Go, 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 go!
He wants me.
Go! Go, 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 go!
That's not working.
It's kind of smaller wood frog compared to what we've been seeing lately.
Yeah, I know.
It is always nice seeing them out and about, even though we're 5-6 days away from December.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. All right, well, what began as a mission to go find Allegheny dusky salamanders turned into a photo session with a Urethristic redback. I can't even believe what's in my hand right now. That is amazing. This quite possibly is one of the rarest salamanders that I've ever caught. Look at that, dude. I mean, you can't ask for anything more than this. That is an awesome animal. But yeah, well, we already, in the words of Frank, hammered out some pictures. Frank, we got your pictures, bro.
Got some absolute hammers.
Absolute hammers. So, yep, we're photographing this thing in front of a bathroom to get out of the rain. But yeah, we're gonna go put it back. It was actually on the crawl when we found it. Funny enough, we've been shining redbacks on the pavement, which is awesome. So, yeah, pretty cool, but we're gonna let him go and probably head home. Successful day. Oh my God, dude! You can't tell by the shirt drenched in sweat. I'm looking for black king snakes again. I think I love Kentucky. That is so cool. It's an absolute screamer, too. Good grief. This is what dreams are made of. I can't believe what I'm seeing with my very eyes. Dude, what on earth is happening? That's incredible.